Okay, we're gonna see if that might have been the issue. Maybe. So far I'm not getting any feedback. That's good. Okay, I think I'm good now. Jesus Christ. So here's proof that you can't just stop streaming for like, what, months and months and then jump back into it immediately. Stupid me. I opened up my own page to just kind of like, you know, look at it and see what it was. And I did that while I was live, but I think what was happening was that it was playing the stream and the audio on my page while I was like in my own ears while I was playing, but it was echoing like 2 or 3 times. I don't know how that works, but I think that's what that was. So yeah, super annoying, very noobish of me. Good job. But yeah, I think that's what that shit was. So there you go. So, okay. It has been, like I said, a long time since I've done anything on stream with this character, and you know what? Some of that is just school, so, you know. I want to say sorry, but I'm also not going to. So there's Pilgrim's Bounty stuff on here from Thanksgiving, because I did play this character a little bit during Thanksgiving, and I got some of those quests, but then I didn't play it again for a while, so there you go. But while I was off like that, I did a couple of quests in Ragefire Chasm, because I didn't want to do those live, simply because nobody that I know like really plays Classic like this. So it was just easier to just jump into a random group and do them. But I do have some turn-ins for that. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to, not there, yeah, Valley of Wisdom, or is it Wisdom? Yeah. My understanding is that for the Ragefire Chasm stuff, Thrall, the Grand Orc Chieftain or whatever, there's like a little bit of a conspiracy going on with that. Thrall thinks that there is, who's it, Niru? No, what's his name? Yeah, Niru Fireblade. I guess Thrall thinks that he is some kind of a double agent with the Burning Order, Legion people. I don't know, whatever. Like I said, it's been a long-ass time. This is not going to be a very entertaining stream, I gotta say. This is just going to be like chill and just relaxing. And that's fine, you know? If you just need background noise for your day, I'm your boy. I do think at some point soon I'm going to switch Natasha out for a different pet, because whenever she walks, you'll hear it. When she walks, it's this horrible skittering sound, and it's very ASMR, it's very appropriate, but I also personally don't like it in my ears. Like, I can ignore it, but you guys as viewers probably can't, so I'll switch her out at some point for a different pet.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Okay, hang on, I did voices. Let me see if I can remember what the voices for the orcs are.
It would be wise to explain to you the depths at which our enemies will go to hide themselves under our noses. Know this first and foremost. Our enemy is the Shadow Council.
I don't know if that's the right voice or not, but there you go, that's what I'm going for.
No matter what task I give you, or who I ask you to act against, know that one simple fact. Many cults exist within the Council, but only to hide its actions against the foolish.
Welcome to Orgrimmar.
Oh, he's cheering. Good job.
I am glad you've returned, Lubu. Some of those loyal to me brought word immediately that the caverns below Orgrimmar were in disarray, now that their leaders have been slain. I even heard reports that Niru was more than agitated. It seems we've put a dent in his armor. I can't say I'm displeased, even with such a minor victory.
I don't feel like doing voices anymore. Maybe I'll do it again later. I don't know. I don't feel like doing it right now. I think our next step should be to have you placed close to Niru. If he is as agitated as reports suggest, then we may accomplish two things. One, you may be able to gain some greater knowledge about the Council, or at least the Burning Blade. And two, he may just begin to thrust you, and oh, that's not what that says. He may just be able to trust you enough that oh, holy fuck, that is not okay. He can trust you enough that he asks you to start to aid him. Whew. Fuck, I'm thirsty. He may very well look at you as someone who can fill the void. Now that some of the leadership is in turmoil. Oh, God. Whew. Shit, man. Return to the cleft and speak to him again, but do not be too overt. Jesus. Whew, that was not... Okay, well, I guess we're being horny on main here. Jesus, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go into the Valley of Honor and switch out Natasha for one of the other pets because I don't like the sound in my ear. Jesus Christ. And here I said this was going to be not a very entertaining stream. Turns out I was wrong. It's actually quite a thirsty stream. There you go. So yeah, welcome back me. Welcome back to thirsty streaming on a, what is it, Thursday? Thirsty Thursday? Jesus, okay. Alright. Okay, I think it's up here somewhere. Oh, one other thing. It's not there anymore. Shit. Quite a while ago, you probably don't remember, quite a while ago, I reached out to a Blizzard game manager, more than once actually, because I have on my account unlocked the oh, what is it? Grunty the Murloc Marine as a vanity pet, like you know, these things here, right? I have Grunty unlocked, and Grunty is fucking awesome. But Grunty is not currently available in WoW Classic. My suspicion is that if you remember from, you may not remember, I don't know, a while ago, quite a while ago, they were talking about how the development process for WoW Classic was basically that they had old versions saved on old computers at the Blizzard offices, right? Stable Master, here we go. And it was literally old versions of the game. Ah, White Mist. I like White Mist. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab him. It was essentially old versions of the game on old computers that had the kind of older graphics that were still active in the game, because over the years they've improved this game graphically a lot, like a lot. It's now more of like less of a pixely cartoon game and a lot more fluid, a lot more polygonal. Like it's so incredibly different from what it was before. You know, back when it first launched in 2004, 2005, I want to say. Over the years, they've improved a lot graphically. But during that process, if I remember correctly, they essentially replaced the older versions of the game. So those models, those old polygonal assets. They just basically went and replaced them with newer versions of those assets, right? And so the versions of the game that they had on their old computers to launch Classic, my suspicion when it comes to Grunty the Murloc Marine is that they simply don't have that old version, because it was a very specific vanity pet that was only given out during BlizzCon 2009, something like that, like a while ago. And because it was a very specific version of that pet, I really don't think they had that version on those old computers. They only have the new version, because when I said I reached out to the GMs multiple times, it was 2 different ones. They both, maybe 3 different ones. They all essentially told me, which I think is kind of a bullshit excuse, to be honest. Like, just to be perfectly frank with it, I think it's bullshit. They said that Grunty the Murloc Marine was intended for they didn't use live WoW or retail WoW, but basically the current version of WoW, which is to say he's not available in Classic WoW, and that is intentional. I don't think it is. I personally think that they don't have the fucking model for Grunty from this time period, right? From here, from this version of the game. They don't have Grunty. I think they just don't have it, but can't say that because they don't want it getting out that they don't have that, which is not a big deal. It's honestly not a huge deal. Like, if that's the case, if that's the truth, just say that. It's fine. Like, I could, drop this mental miasma that I have myself in if you were honest about it, but I don't think they feel they can be for some reason. No idea why. I think they just don't have it. They have the current live retail version of the Grunty model because it's still in the game. In current WoW, it's there in live, but it's not in this version. And like I said, I don't think they feel that they can admit that for whatever reason. So what they keep telling me is it's not available, it's not intended for that, for Classic. It's intended for live. However, and this is something that I have video proof of on my YouTube channel, the 2008, I want to say, Beijing Olympics in China, they did a collaboration with World of Warcraft at the time to release a special vanity pet called the Spirit of Competition, and it is essentially a Asian dragon pet, about, yay big, about the size of the king snake probably, and it's stylized like old mythological dragons of Asia are. It's snake-like. It has small legs and small feet, and I think it's got like deer antlers and stuff like that. They only released it one time during the 2008 Beijing Olympics, but that pet, which was released basically in the same manner as Grunty, is in WoW Classic. I have video proof of it on my YouTube channel. So, if Grunty's not available, surely the Spirit of Competition should also not be available, because it's essentially the same kind of circumstances, right? But Spirit of Competition is in the game, whereas Grunty is not. So my assumption with that is that they, for whatever reason, had the Spirit of Competition assets, but didn't have Grunty for some reason. So they just can't. They can't put it in because they don't have the assets. One weird thing, though, is the last game manager that I emailed about this to request it again after like a year from doing it last time, they suggested that I make a post on the WoW forums. You can already see that this is going to be a shitty idea. They suggested that I make a post on the WoW forums requesting it as a feature, under the assumption, at least what they told me, that it could be brought up as something to be approved of by the game developers. Because they also said that the GMs are not the developers, in the sense that the people that could do what I want to do are not the GMs. Now, to me, I I feel like they should have then forwarded the request to the developers directly, considering it's fairly reasonable, honestly. I'm essentially asking them to, and again, this is based off of them never directly telling me they don't have the asset, which is my assumption. Under the assumption that they do have that asset, that model, that whatever, and my request is very reasonable since it's already unlocked on my account, I kind of feel like that GM, given that they have internal contacts within Blizzard, should have forwarded my request, but they're putting it directly on me to, number one, make an account on the Blizzard forums, 2, make a forum post requesting it, and 3, somehow have that post get enough traction and visibility to get to the eyes and ears of a developer, and 4, that developer takes seriously enough my request to then forward it to their higher ups, which 5 would allow that to happen. You can see how putting the onus on me to get done what I would like to be done is ludicrous. Like, it is just frankly ludicrous. So I don't think it's ever going to happen at this point. For me, for this character, and, like, I'm not... It sounds like I'm taking it personally. I'm mainly just airing these grievances that I have with this goddamn game. Like, genuinely speaking, I'm not taking this super seriously. It's just annoying that I have to be the one to follow up on everything to get done what I think should have been gotten done already. like we're a year into Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which is the era that Grunty was originally dropped in. So one would assume that, adding something to Wrath that was in Wrath to begin with should have happened already, but apparently not. So there you go. I think that's the end of the saga of Grunty. Because I don't think I'm going to make a account and post on the forums and complain about it and bitch and moan and try to get it done, because I don't think anybody's going to actually do anything about it. So this is probably the end of the saga. But if there are further updates, I'll let you know. It's annoying, but this is where we are. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, no dropped frames, we're still live, we're still recording, cool. Okay, let's play the game now. Hidden enemies, hunger rivals that of a rabid Kodo bull, but perhaps it is my own fault. In sending travelers into Ragefire Chasm, I should have seen the possibility that some harm would come from it. It seems both Basilan and Jirgosh were taken unaware and slain by some of Thrall's do-gooders. Oh, that's right. This guy, Niru Fireblade, is a double agent with the Burning Blade, and he thinks we're on his side. So he's telling us all this information, assuming that we're going along with him, which we are not. Cool. You are one of my lieutenants, which is what that's for. Prepare yourself. I will call upon you soon. My time spent on the Searing Blade may be all but wasted now, but that does not mean that the Shadow Council's schemes elsewhere must suffer. I will do what I can to minimize the damage here in Ragefire Chasm. In the meantime, I will have my agents in the Barrens and Ashenvale begin work on our newest agenda. Ooh. Oh wait, these aren't that good. Hang on, I'm curious what this looks like. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I can't use... Oh, that's awesome. I can't use the hammer, though. Yeah, none of that is worth it, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Have you killed the beast? Yes, that was Taragamon the Hungerers. He must surely be the leader of the Searing Blade and Ragefire Chasm. Ha! You've done it! Thrall will be so pleased. I will ensure this heart is taken care of properly. For now, though, you must celebrate your victory. I will inform Thrall of your success. Thank you for your aid. Ha ha ha. Hey, there we go. So those two quests, it's weird. The last one that I did for Taragamon to turn the heart in, that is working under the assumption that you're not yet a lieutenant with him as a double agent. And the first quest that I did, where you informed him that you killed so-and-so, Jurgosh and Savatka, or whatever the hell his name was, that is under the assumption that you are the double agent working with him. It's weird to me that you can do both at the same time. But I'll take it, so... And then also, that's further... let me see... Yeah, so that's again, you know, working with the Hidden Enemies quest, which is where you're actually double-crossing them for Thrall. Let's see. But I raised up a level, and so now I can equip new stuff. Yes, please. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. Ha ha ha, take that. They look so cool. And now I can equip the Sword of Corruption, finally! Yes, it is a cool weapon. I got this as a drop randomly a long time ago. That's so cool. Well, okay, it doesn't actually look super special as a blue, but, like, it is cool. Like, it does good damage, very comparable to the Scout's Blade. It's slower, but I think it hits harder a little bit, yeah. And it can cause corruption, which is awesome, and I have a +2 weapon damage enchant on it, which I will gladly take. So these are not reinforced yet, but they'll get there. I have plenty, so... Oh, they look kind of crappy. Hang on. Yeah, I'll keep him still. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Why not? 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Wait. Okay, so it's just a armor bonus of 2. Yeah, it's fine. Why not? Cool. Okay. Good, good, good. That can go there. Oh, actually, this three pack of wool. Okay, let's go to the leather working store, which is down here, I think. Yep, here we go. Because this one here, Roshona Straglash, wait, where'd she go? Is she outside? Oh, she's in the cloth goods area. Okay, never mind, yeah. This is going to get me a little bit more reputation with the Horde. Yay. Yep, and yep. Cool, okay. Okay, cool. That opened up some space in my bag. Let's go back to Thrall and turn in the Hidden Enemies quest to him. Forgive me, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee.
Welcome to Orgrimmar. Have you come to serve the Horde?
Ashenvale? I had not heard of any presence of the Council or the Burning Blades in Ashenvale. My spies will investigate, Lubu. You have done well. For now, rest, and keep yourself occupied with other tasks. I will call upon you again soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the axe probably sells for the most. I'll take this guy's quest because I'm here. Oh wait, let's do some of the Wintervale stuff first, because I do have that. But first I'll sell the axe, because why not? Cool, good job. Good job, me. Wait, can I? Maybe? I think I can. Yes, let's go this way. Yeah. So you'll notice from the title of the stream, part of it is that I saw the Eras Tour movie. That's right, I saw the Taylor Swift movie. It was honestly really fucking good. Like, it was genuinely really fucking good. Backstory. I was never really into Taylor Swift's music before this year. Like, I was aware of it. I knew that she sang a lot of songs. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I may have fallen prey to the let's make fun of Taylor Swift's past relationships drama stuff from when I was younger and a douchebag. Looking back at it now, obviously, it's like, it was immature to make fun of someone's relationship drama, because I've had my own fucking relationship drama. Like, in fact, very recently, it wasn't a relationship, but I've had, drama very recently that was like, hey, girl, I would like to date you. And then said girl was like, I am not ready for stuff. So, that's a huge oversimplification. But there you go. So like I said, I've had my own crap that I've dealt with recently, and looking back on it now, like I said, it's not cool to make fun of someone's stuff that they're going through, especially when it's in such a public eye as it is with Miss Taylor Swift, right? Like, she's one of the most popular, not just singers, but people in the world. And so there are, paparazzi and news reporters and all kinds of crap on her 24/8, like all the fucking time, right? And so when you're younger, like I was, it's easy to look at that and go, let's make fun. No, I'm not like that anymore. I don't do that anymore. That's fucked up. So, yeah. But I noticed a lot of people wearing the Eras Tour t-shirts just walking around in my daily life this year. And I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but for some reason, seeing that shirt, seeing the artwork, the font, the pictures, the layout, it piqued my curiosity. I don't know why. It was the fucking shirt that did it. It wasn't the music. I'd heard some of her songs. At the time, they never really spoke to me, but the shirt, for some incomprehensible reason, the shirt is what fucking did it for me. I don't know why. This is the truth. It was the shirt. It was the goddamn shirt. I don't get it. I don't know. But something about the font, the layout, the pictures, the color scheme, it worked. It ticked off some checkbox in my brain that made me go, huh, what is this? Like, how stupid is it that that's what did it? The shirt. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was the shirt. But I decided to give her music a listen, another chance, to try it out one more time. And I fucking love it. Shocker of shockers, turns out I actually like Taylor Swift. I actually like her music. I don't know. Like I said, I've not avoided it, but it never spoke to me before now. I guess now that I'm an adult and I've had a bunch of past relationships and a bunch of past drama, all of a sudden, like, I get it. I actually get it now. I didn't get it before, but I do now. Great Father Winter is here. Yes, he is. He's right over there. Thank you. So yeah, I started listening to her music again, and surprisingly enough, I do like it quite a lot. I'm a Swiftie now, apparently. In my, late 30s, I'm a fucking Swiftie. How weird is that? So yeah, I'm going to get an Eras Tour t-shirt at some point. I looked into trying to get tickets way late to the game. And of course they're available on scalper websites for, $7,000 or whatever. They've long been sold out by the actual, like the tour website that sells them firsthand to customers, right? For like this city and blah blah blah, right? They've been sold out for months and months and months and months and months, and that's fine. That's okay. Like I don't need to see the concert in person. I would like to, but I don't have to. I'm gonna give him some cookies.
Strength for the horde.
And now I need milk, which is over here. But the closest thing that I could do was see the Eras Tour movie, which I did, and I liked it. And let me tell you, that girl puts on one hell of a show. Like, if you've not seen her live in concert or seen one of her movies, like, she is crazy good as an entertainer, like, ridiculously good. And so, the movie itself, let me back up. The movie was recorded during 3 of her concert shows at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. I think it's LA. I'm pretty sure it's LA. Make some, not that, cookies. Do I not have the no, there it is. Oh, holiday spices. That's fine. So yeah, it was recorded live during, where's holiday spices? Thank you. During 3 shows from the LA portion of her shows at SoFi Stadium, and the movie itself is a little under 3 hours. Like, it's a long movie, but that just goes to show you how long the shows are for the Eras Tour, right? Like, she plays like 20-something songs, or more than that. I don't know. I don't know what the actual number is, but my God, she does a hell of a good job with this show.
Be safe. Go forth to victory.
Thank you. Let's see what I got in here. Why do I need... Okay. 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 I don't know why they gave me that, of all things. Oh, that's a cool sound effect. Let me sell the rest of my... Yeah, I've got some. I'll just sell a little bit of it. So, okay, so she's basically... Over the course of the movie, it's stitched together footage from 3 different shows, so it's not one day of the show. It's like the best versions of this song from day 2 and the best version of this song from day 3 and blah blah blah, right? That's how it is. But it's essentially still her performance doing what she does best and having a great time the whole time. Like, she is fucking incredible at doing concerts, right? Like, that's her thing. And so she's dancing around, singing songs, being a great vocalist, and my God, her voice is incredible. Like I said, I've never really paid too much attention to it before, but good Lord, is she an excellent singer. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, is this what everybody else was hearing the whole time and I was just missing it? Like, how could I not have noticed before now? Damn. I mean, damn. But one of the things that I noticed is actually because of my schooling. I was taking a entertainment like structural rigging class. Like, basically, like, this is how concert stadiums get made, and this is how blah blah blah, and this is how people can build stuff and all that kind of stuff, right? It's excuse me. It's very much it was very much a class about the physical mechanics of entertainment, and I thought it was very cool. Like, it was a really cool class to take. And coincidentally enough, it meant that I noticed a lot of the technical aspects of not just the Eras Tour movie, but like the physicalities of SoFi Stadium, like the things that they can do with that space that I have personally never seen before. Not that I've seen a ton of concerts live or that I've seen a lot of stadium things, like I haven't, but like just the simple fact that they could do some of the stuff with that space was incredible. I'm just gonna... Well, no, I might need it for something.
What do you need?
So, for instance, let me... Thunder Bluff. For instance, one of the things that they did with SoFi Stadium was it's like a thrust stage, basically. Like, there's the backdrop and the background of the stadium of the stage, right? At one point it turns into like what looks like an office building. At one point it's like there's trees that they project onto a screen or something like that. Like, it's what you expect if you've seen a play. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that happens with the background of a play, like where the curtains are and the sets and scenes and flats, they're called, that kind of stuff, right? But they could do that, to the nth degree at SoFi Stadium because it's a giant fucking stadium. Like, there's so much cool shit that they can do with that space. But one thing that they also did that I did not know was possible was the thrust portion of the stage, as in where Miss Swift and her crew are like walking along to get into the audience, to be surrounded by the audience, and to like sing and dance and all kind of stuff, right? That portion of the stage not only lights up, it physically moves up and down. Like, at one point in the Eras Tour movie, she's singing one of her songs, I don't remember which one, but like there's like 5 rectangular sections of the portion of the stage that she's on that are like right next to each other, so it's 5 in a row, and she's in one of them, like the middle one, and then like backup singers and dancers are on the other 2 to each side of her. Those rectangles in the stage floor ascend, they rise up, and they rise up at different levels at different times. They change position, like the one that she's on might be higher or lower compared to the other 2, and they do this at various points throughout the song, which means that she and her crew and the stage technicians, the people that are like running that part of the stage, had to have practiced that repeatedly just to get the timing correct, which is to say nothing of like the safety aspect of the thing, right? Like given that the stage is brightly lit up, but it's still nighttime, and stage lights are blinding, it's entirely possible that she or her crew or whoever could have, moved a little bit too far to the left or too far forward and just straight up fallen off the fucking platforms. But they didn't, at least from what I can tell in the movie, which means they practiced the shit out of that part of the show, of the song, of the stage, right? They practiced and practiced and practiced, and it was so fucking cool to see. Like, for me specifically, because I'm learning about this kind of stuff for school, it was awesome to see what could be done with a concert venue, right? A stadium, right? Because most of what I know of for stadiums are like I'm not a sports guy, but I've seen football games, I've seen baseball games, right? Like I've seen a flat, open field surrounded by stadium bleachers and seats and stuff, but I've never seen the actual stage itself become a changing dynamic part of a show. That's not something I'm used to. And so it blew my fucking mind. Like, it was so good. It was so cool to see that could happen, you know? And another point in the movie, she's singing... Sorry, I bumped the microphone. She's singing a song. I don't remember which one, but it was some kind of song. And she's in the thrust portion of the stage, but like near the end of it, where there is a diamond area that you can, like, you know, move around and dance and all that kind of stuff, right? But the floor of that diamond portion of the stage is basically like LEDs that light up at various points in the song. So she's in the middle of it, and she goes to one edge of the diamond, I don't know, top left or whatever. She goes to the top left edge of the diamond, and she's singing a certain lyric from her song, and then she like jumps onto that portion of it, like she jumps in the air and falls back down, and then that part of the stage lights up with a lightning bolt. Like, it literally shows a lightning bolt hitting the center of that diamond. And then she's doing another part of the song, goes to another corner, I don't know, bottom right or whatever, and she does the same thing, and another lightning bolt appears on the stage floor of that diamond. And she does that a bunch more times, and by the time the song is over, it's like it's being struck by lightning, basically. Like, that's the visual, right? That's what it looks like. It must have been so fucking cool to see that in person, because just looking at it on the movie screen, it was amazing. Hang on, let's turn in... Well, first... I don't think it's going to change anything if I read the book, but I'm going to read it anyway. Cool, now we turn it in. Cool, okay, so there's another quest down. What else? It's less to do with the stage technology and more to do with just like the set designers and decorators and stuff like that, but at one point she sings, I think it's the one from either Folklore or Evermore, the album, I don't remember which one of those two. But they bring in like the frame structure and outward facade of like a cabin in the woods, which I researched a little bit of the albums here and there. My understanding of Folklore and Evermore is that they were recorded in the woods in a special recording studio set up to basically have artists get away from it all, quote, 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 and, you know, record what they want to do and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And so I think during the performance of the one in the Eras Tour movie, that portion of the cabin is supposed to represent the woodland cabin area that she was in when she recorded the albums to begin with, right? And it was very cool because, like, it's not a real house or anything, but it looks like a real house. It's got like the frames and a roof section and stairs, and so she actually climbs the stairs onto the roof and then climbs onto the roof and lays down and sings the song. Like, it was really cool to see that they brought in a fucking house onto a stage to evoke a sense of you know, woodland comfy coziness and all this cool stuff. And like, that they could do that for a concert is so cool. Like, I loved that. Okay, so that was the quest here in Orgrimmar. I got those I gotta do. This is so... we're back in the quest for a little bit here, back in the game. Back when I was first doing Warsong Gulch at like level 13, 14, I got a quest to successfully do a Warsong Gulch, to do not a raid, not an instance, a battleground. There you go. And my team won the battleground, but I didn't turn the quest in. And so eventually the game went through multiple updates, and I think Wrath launched and changed how your like honor points and reputation and all that work, because I had a bunch of marks of honor which I turned in and got a bunch of honor points for. But the quest that I was on to, you know, call to arms, Warsong Gulch, to win a battleground. Like, I completed it, but over the course of the game updating, it went from like a standard quest of my level to it's red now. It's marked as complete, but it's red, right? Like, you can see that. And currently, my level is far, far too low to complete the quest and turn it in. Even though it is complete, I just can't turn it in. In fact, let me go over here and I'll show you. Like, for whatever reason, at some point the game updated such that I am now too low in level to turn in that quest. So it's there, it's in my quest log, it's completed. I just can't get credit for it. I can't finish it. Let me see. One of these, it will show you. Horde Warbringer?
What do you need?
Okay, yeah.
May your blades never dull.
Let's see. Oh, maybe I can now? Can I?
Strength.
Nope. You are not high enough level for that quest. What do you mean? I did it. Come on, Bobby. I fucking did this. What do you mean I'm too low? God damn it, Bobby. I swear to God. Okay.
What brings you here?
Steel Snap and 1,000 Needles. Okay, so I'm too low to do this quest right now, I think. Yeah, no, I'm way too low. But I'm going to have it in there so that I can do it. But this is a quest that I know I'm too low for, rather than the Warsong Gulch one that I was not too low for and became too low for. It's so annoying. Let's see.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch over you.
Oh, I have unspent talent points. Oh, shoot. Okay. Crap. Did I even look into Wrath for this guy? Hunter... Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'm probably... Well... I mean, I have 3 points. I could spend one of them here. Do I... Okay, so 3 Hawkeye. Okay. Yeah, okay, so... Excuse me. Yeah, I'll put 1 point here for lethal shots because I do need that to be maxed out at some point because I want to get the aimed shot at some point. So I'll do 1 point there. Thank you. And then the next 2 and probably Beastiary. Increase by 1% while your pet is active and the critical strike chance of your pet's special abilities. Okay, so... that and Thick Hide. Yeah, because Focused Fire is one of them. Yeah, okay, so we'll do 1 and 2. Cool. And I think the next one is going to be Thick Hide again. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, I'm out. Never mind, okay, I guess I'm done. Okay. So now I'm going to jump back to the Barrens and do some of those quests that I have over there, because why not? Oh, and then jumping back to Eras Tour movie, I heard a rumor on TikTok that one of the things that Taylor Swift did to prepare for the tour, to prepare for, because like each show is actually about 3.5 hours long. Like that's not a joke. They actually are about that long, and she really is singing about 20 something songs. And the rumor that I heard that she to train for the show, go Barons, was that she ran on the treadmill and sang every song from the show to get used to doing it at that high level of intensity for like to sing, right? To be able to sing while jumping around and dancing and being very fucking physically active. Like, that's just a rumor that I heard, but it makes perfect sense, honestly. And again, I understand that the movie itself was cut up portions of the different songs from 3 nights in LA. Like, I get that it's the best of the best visually, footage-wise, that they had. But it was still super impressive. Like, there is no way that you could look at the physicality of these shows as anything other than incredible. like she really is jumping around on stage and singing singing on key and maintaining breath the entire time. Like, I've done stage shows here and there. Like, I've done theater, right? And even just walking around projecting under those heavy stage lights in heavy costume, memorizing and repeating the lines that you have as an actor, as a character, that on its own, super incredible. But to tie in singing on key and playing a guitar or a piano at the same time, impossible. Fucking impossible. There's no way in hell that anyone could look at that as anything other than impressive, right? So that was the rumor that I heard, was that she practiced on a treadmill, and if that's the case, like, it worked. It really, really worked, obviously. God, it was such an incredible movie. And again, this is coming from me, a brand new Swiftie. Like, I'm still in the honeymoon phase of my relationship to this music, right? But man, it was so cool. It was so cool to see. Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, I should be skinning. Damn it. I forget that I'm a leather worker and that I should be killing a bunch of beasts and skinning them. Like, I genuinely forget that I can do that. So back when I first started the stream series, let's say, the goal at the time was, Beastiary, right? It was to tame one of every beast. For this episode, I am not focusing on that. I'm just focusing on questing and chilling, and you can probably hear the dogs barking in the background. I am sorry, they are badly trained, which is to say not trained at all. But for right now, I'm just questing and relaxing and not focusing on taming right now. So, yeah, there you go. That's what that is. Ooh, that was the corruption. It triggered. That was cool. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, I gotta go further south still. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, that was the head. Ugh. That was hard to see. Rock lance. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh, he's an elite. Ooh. Oh boy. Hey, sweet. I did not think that would work. Take that. Oh, they sundered his armor. No wonder. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Can I make clams? I don't have water. Ah, whatever. Again with the Mage Royal, come on. I don't need that. I'm not sure for how much longer I'm going to be streaming today, just because I do have some crap to do. But we're going to go a little bit longer. Yes, okay, so it's here somewhere. Oh, I think it's in here. There should be... Yep, right in here. I learned Master of Anatomy? What is that? Oh wait, no, it's in the spells. Aha. Skinning all those dead animals has broadened your anatomical knowledge, increasing your critical strike rating by 6. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Dang. Man, okay, 19 versus 22. Okay, so White Mist is getting some level increases, which is great. I will happily take them. Wait, what were the feathers? Place at a scythe claw nest. Okay. There's the corruption. Love that. Cool. Okay, now let's just make sure nobody, like, no important thing is going to come up here. Use the feathers on the 3 cyclone nests. Hunt the Sunskull raptors to the south, slay them, and remove the feathers they wear. Place the feathers on the cyclone nest southwest of the stagnant oasis. Okay. Interesting. Okay, but I thought this was... Raptors have a large grouping of nests south of Ratchet, known as the Raptor Grounds. It is likely they brought our silver there. Search for the stolen silver. Okay. Okay, so it's here somewhere then. Look, I have a tiny version of you, and it's gonna watch me kill all of you. Isn't that fun? Great. Great stuff.
Die, die.
Okay, so oh, it's in the box. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay, so now he knows Growl rank 3. Yeah, I'll take it. Hell yeah. Sweet. Man, there were so many here. Damn. Hey, perfect. Well, this is disgusting. I mean, just... my god. That's awful. Damn, I have so much medium leather. And actually, I got so many of these too. Yay. Alright, let's go back up to Crossroads. So, school, for me, has been going good. Damn it. God damn it. It was my first semester, and this is part of the reason why I haven't streamed for a long-ass time. It's just that simply I'm a student again now. In addition to working full-time, so, you know, it's simply put, I have very little time. But it was my first semester back. It finished up about like 2 weeks ago. One of my classes I was very... Oh, nice. Are you 21 now? Yeah, there you go. I was very confident in because I was pulling a 90% in the class, like a 90, right? Like, that's great. And then I realized my teacher hadn't added like 3 quizzes in. Even though I did them, I got great marks on them, but he hadn't put them into the system. So on the day of the final, I brought those quizzes to him. I was like, hey, I noticed these aren't in the system yet. And he goes, oh shit, I thought I graded them all. So during the final, he took the quizzes and added them into the system. And I noticed afterwards that it actually bumped my percentage up to a 92% to have those 3 things in there, because each of them was like a good score. Like, I did really good on those quizzes. So I was already fairly confident in that class to begin with. I just was. It's fine. Excuse me. And so when I took the final, like, I feel like I did really, really well on the final. There were some math portions of the final at the very, very end that I really think I did bad on, because, like, math and I have just never gotten along that well at all. But everything else, that was a small portion of the final. Everything else, I think I did amazing on. Like, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I did great. When it comes to school and confidence, it's a new thing for me. But I think I did great. However, comma, he did not put the final grade in. Like, he had every other grade in there aside from the ones that I told him were missing, which he added later. But the actual final grade of the final exam, as far as I can tell, never got put into the system. I think it was graded, and I think he knew what that grade was, and I think it must have been calculated correctly and put into a system where it's supposed to be for my sake as a student to get the grade, but the actual Canvas platform that we use to look at our grades online, it was never put in there from what I can tell. And now, enough time has passed at the end of the semester that I no longer have access to that Canvas system, so I would have to email him or call him or whatever and be like, hey, what was my grade on the final? Which now I'm actually not... I'm not inclined to do, simply because my final grade in the class was an A, and I'm happy with that. Like, I had to go into a different portion of the online student system to figure out, okay, this is what the final grades are, as in this is where your GPA is and where it came from. So I know that my final grade in the class was an A, but the actual final exam was never put in visibly that I could see. Now, I'm not worried about that, because like I said, I understood... it's fine. I understood that at some point the final exam grade must have been matriculated properly, because if it wasn't put in, if I got a 0, or if I failed it or something, it would have dropped my percentage down from a 92 to like a B or a C, probably, honestly. And since that did not happen, I'm fully confident that he accurately put my final in. I just don't know what it was. But like I said, I'm totally confident that it was not anything that would have harmed me, because, like, you know, it's fine. Like, I'm positive I did well. Let's see. Do I even need that right now? No. Ah, God damn it, you son of a bitch. Come back here.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
So even though he never visibly put in what my final grade was, like I said, I'm confident that it was a great grade and that it did benefit me, you know. This one's gonna sell more.
Down.
How you doing, man?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, let me...
Spirits be with you.
I need to go to the bank. Because there might be...
What you looking for?
Well, you know what? Here. I'll just buy it. Fuck, it's only 3 silver. Who cares?
We see it.
But the other class that I was taking, Do I need anything from here? Probably not. No. Oh, no. That's fine. Yes, the other class that I was taking, the professor, I had done all the homework. I got like an 82 or 85% on the midterm, because he graded it right then and there, right as I turned it in, so I knew what I got. Excuse me. But that professor never put in any grades into the system at all for the entire semester. And the way that he calculated the grades in the syllabus was that the midterm was 30%, the final was 30%, the homework was 30%, and the attendance and class participation was 10%. And so I had only missed like a couple of classes because of work or other stuff, so I knew that I was gonna do well attendance-wise. And then I had done all the homework, so I was going to get full credit on that, because he didn't grade the homework as like your individual homework assignment grade contributed to the overall percentage of that section of the grading system. It wasn't like that. It was you got credit for doing the homework each time, or you got partial credit for doing some of the homework that time, and that was how we calculated the 30% or less than. And I did all the homework, and I'm pretty sure I got full credit on all of it. So I knew that was going to be great. The midterm was great. But again, he had not put in any grades in the system so far yet. So I wasn't sure what I was going to be getting, but I knew I'd be getting an okay grade before the final. And so when I did the actual final for this class, like Orgrimmar, Thunderbluff, where am I going? What am I doing? I'm going to go to Thunderbluff. When I was actually doing the final itself, I knew how to do the vast majority of the problems. It was a math final, and I knew that the answers that I was getting, for the most part, were correct. Like, there were some that I wasn't 100% sure on, but I was positive he wouldn't, like, fuck me over on those problems. Like, most of the quiz, it was like 100 questions or something, and most of the problems I knew how to get the answers to, and I knew that the answers that I was getting were correct because it was just how it worked out. But some of the questions, near the very end of it, I simply had no idea how to do. It wasn't a lot of questions, it was just some of them. But then he also, which I never expected him to do, he tacked on some extra credit questions at the very end of the quiz, or the final. And I did some of those, and I knew that I got some of those correct because I had the answers. Like, I knew what those would be. So I didn't answer every question on the final that was not extra credit, but I also answered some of the extra credit questions, and I was cautiously optimistic about that final. But again, he had not posted any grades the entire semester, and I kept waiting and waiting for him to update everything all at once, and he never even posted the final grade in our visibility system to see what your percentage was. Now, I know that I did good because with the previous class, like when I checked the final grade, this other one was there too. So I know I did good because my final grade in this class, which was a math class, was a B, and I never ever expected to get a B, but I studied, knock on wood, here and there, so I was happy to have gotten that B, but it was a complete surprise to me, because again, he never posted any grades the entire fucking semester. So what I got was a very, very good, positive surprise. So long story short, I'm back in school, baby, and I'm doing okay. And I'm surprised that I'm doing okay. Oh, man. Yeah, yeah.
Can I show you my wares?
Okay, everything else I have, which is fine. Okay. So yeah, so long story short, that's the reason why I haven't streamed in a very long time, is because I'm back in school, and surprisingly enough, like against all odds, super shocker to me, I'm actually doing okay. My GPA currently, because I've only taken 2 classes, right? Currently my GPA is a 3.25, which may not seem amazing to you, but to me, that's fucking incredible. Because my last go-around school-wise, I was pursuing a bachelor's, but I was not in a very good place mentally or physically or relationship-wise or, like, happiness-wise. Like, I was in a really, really bad place, and it reflected in my grades, in the many classes that I failed, in my relationship at the time that also was just a failure. Like, I was a crap student and a bad partner, honestly. I was. Like, just relationship-wise, I was a bad partner. And it's been a long time since then. Like, I'm not the same person that I was back then, obviously, right? And I am in a much better place now, mentally, headspace-wise, goal-wise. Like, I'm in a much, much better place now than I was before. And that is amazing to me, frankly. Like, I'm very late to the game in terms of trying to get my shit together, but that is what I'm doing now, you know? Like, thankfully, it is... I'm in a much better place now. And I'm very happy to be in that place. It's a very, very good thing for me. But yes, that's why I have not been streaming for a while. I've been trying to get my life back on track. And so far, knock on wood, it looks like it's on track to get back on track. You know, like, the trajectory is there. I just have to keep going and not fuck up again. But yeah, that's my life lately. And yeah, if you've stuck around for the entire thing, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the time, the views. You know, it's a good thing. I'm probably never going to be a professional streamer or anything, so this is just for fun. So the fact that you're here watching is great. Thank you very much for that. If you've listened to me ramble the entire time, sorry and thank you. Like, you know, I appreciate you. But I'm gonna go because, like I said, I got crap I gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna go. And honestly, genuinely, I hope you have a good day. Like, I really do. Like, if your day, you know, started off maybe not so good, hopefully it's gonna be better. Because I you know, I'm in a good mood, right? I want you to be in a good mood too. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. And I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, but we'll find out when we find out. Alrighty, see ya.